Welcome to Leaks Code. In today's episode, we're creating a complete multi-guild giveaway system with the options of re-rolling, pausing, unpausing, ending, or deleting. And we're also going to go through two types of data storing. The first type is JSON and the other is Mongoose. Now, I highly recommend you use an external database, for this case Mongoose, that we already created an episode on how to set it up and connect it with your Discord bot completely for free. Click the card up to the right of your screen if you want to watch it, if you're going to use it instead of JSON. Now, before we start coding, I'm gonna leave you with a little preview of what the finished product will be looking like, so you can decide if you want to continue watching this video or not. Alright, so before we start out, we're using our own command handler. I did an episode about it. Click the card up to the right of your screen if you want to watch it, but if you have your own, that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna place our command folder for our command file for the giveaway system inside of the systems folder. We're gonna call it giveaway.js. And now here we need to extract a couple of stuff from the discord.js package. So we're gonna type const, open up an object, then require discord.js. And then we're going to require the command interaction and the message embeds, or extract them from the package, because that's all we need. And then now we're going to download a package called ms. So we type npm ms inside of our terminal. Once that is done, we're going to require ms. So we type const ms equals require ms. Alright, so now we're going to start with the command structure. So we're going to have a command that you can choose to start or choose the giveaway options. So let's start with the model export. So model export, and we're gonna give giveaway to be the name of the command. Then here we're gonna set the description, a complete giveaway system, for example. And now here we can set the permission to be administrator, so only admins can use that command. And now here we're gonna start with our options. So the first option is gonna be a sub command. So it's gonna be a start command. So we're gonna name it start, and then the description is gonna be start a giveaway, for example. This, all of it are optional. You can change whatever you want. The type of it is gonna be sub commands. So type sub command, and if you get this error, is because you forgot a comma somewhere. Alright, so we're gonna put a comma here and create our options for the start command. So we type options, we're gonna open an array, and the first option is gonna be the duration of the giveaway. So if you wanna create a giveaway that will end in 10 hours or 2 hours or whatever. So here we're gonna type duration as the name of it, and then the description, we're gonna clarify how you can input the duration. So we're gonna type provide a duration for this giveaway, and here we're gonna give an example. So we're gonna give 1m equals to 1 minute, 1h equals to 1 hour, and 1d equals to 1 day. Alright, so we're gonna go down one more line, and we're gonna set the type of this command or option to be string, and then obviously it needs to be required, otherwise we cannot run a giveaway without a duration. Right, so now we're gonna create another option inside of the sub command, and we're gonna call it winners. So winner count, for example. So name winners, and description. Here we're gonna say select the amount of winners for this giveaway. So how many winners can win this giveaway? And then it's gonna be an integer, because it's gonna be a number. So 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna be an integer. So type integer, and it's gonna be required. Simple. And now we're gonna go down one more line for another option, and it's gonna be the prize. So the prize name. So what are they gonna win? So name, prize, description, provide the name of the price, and for the type it's gonna be string, and it's also gonna be required. And now for our last option inside of the start is the channel. So it's gonna be two types of how we choose the channels. So I'm gonna show you once we do the execute function. So we're gonna type name, it's gonna be channel, description, select a channel to send the giveaway to. Let me correct, giveaway. Alright, and then the type of it is gonna be channel. We forgot to put a comma over here. And with the Discord is a new function, you can select what type of channel it is, because previously if you selected the type to be channel, you can select also voice channels or categories. So here we're gonna type channel types, and inside of an array we're gonna type guild underscore text. Alright, but this is not going to be required, because we're going to have the option if we didn't mention a channel, then the channel is going to be the same channel as we did the command in. Alright, so now for the actions, because we're going to have actions, for example pause, unpause, and etc. We're going to create another subcommand just like this one. So we're going to go down to here and we're going to put a comma, and here we're going to create a new command basically, or subcommand. So we're going to name it to be for example actions. Alright, the description is gonna be options for giveaways, for example. We can, alright, so the type is gonna be sub command, and here we're gonna have our options inside of an array. So because we're gonna have many options, we're gonna use the choice type of command. So we just select the choice, and then we can execute on it, because all of them require a message ID. So it's better to make choices instead of separate commands. So we're gonna create a first option, which is options. So name is gonna be options. Alright, so description is gonna be select an option. The type of it is gonna be string, because we're gonna be using the choices. And it's also going to be required, and don't forget your commas like I always do. And here we're going to have the choices inside of an array. So choices, we're going to create an array. So the first choice is going to be end, and the value of it is going to be also end. So now let's put a comma at the end of this line and paste this a couple more times. So let's paste it, for example, this many times. So the second option is going to be pause. You can create or you can arrange them as much as you want. And the third option is going to be unpause, the value unpause, and then we're going to have reroll, and the value is going to be reroll. And last but not least, we're going to have delete, and the value is going to be delete. It's pretty simple so far. This is going to be your like giveaway command structure. So far so good. We're done with the options now, so we can go down to this end of the array, and we can put a comma, and here we can execute. And what we're gonna execute, we're gonna execute the interaction and the client, because we're gonna use a client property that we're gonna create for the manager. So here we can grab our parameters for, sorry, that's an extra slash, for the client and the interaction. So command interaction for the interaction, and then client with the capital C for the client, and it should auto extract it from the discord.js package. Alright, so far so good. We're gonna create a code block, and then here we're gonna grab the options property from the interaction, because we're gonna use the options a lot. So instead of typing interaction.options, we can only type options. So const options equal interaction. So here we grab the option property from the interaction. Okay, because we have now two subcommands, we need to know which subcommand the user shows. So we're gonna type const sub equal to interaction dot get subcommand. Let's see. Sorry, options. We're gonna type options get subcommand, because we already extracted the options properties. So subcommand, and that's it. So whenever the commands get executed, the get command option is gonna either return with actions or start. And how do we know and how do we act on them? We're gonna create a switch statement. But before we do that, we're gonna create two embed templates. So one for errors and one for successful commands. So we're gonna type const error embed, for example, a new message embed, and it's gonna be resembled by the color red. And then we're gonna create another embed, so success embed equals to new message embed, so we don't have to keep continuing creating embeds all the time. So that color is green to resemble that it's a success. So now, so far so good, we created our templates. So here we're gonna create a switch statement. So we're gonna type switch and sub. We're gonna provide the sub because this is on what we're listening to, the returns of the sub. All right. And now here we're gonna create cases. So case start. We're gonna execute whatever inside of this command block. So if it returned start, then we're gonna execute this whatever is inside of this code block, and then we're gonna go down here and break. But it also can return actions because it's another sub command. So we're gonna create another case. We're gonna type case actions, and here we're gonna execute whatever inside of this code block and then break. Alright, so now because if the case was actions, we have a lot of choices inside of the actions. So we wanna know what is the choice that the user shows, and whatever choice it might be, we're gonna basically get the choice and execute the code based on the choice. So to do that, we're gonna go down here to the actions, and here we can grab the choice. So whatever the user shows. So to do that, we're gonna type const choice is equal to options dot get string. Sorry, not subcommand, get string, and we're gonna get it from the options string or options option. So let's place the options here, and now we know that's how we get whatever option or choice that the user selected. So here we're gonna create another switch statement. So we're gonna type switch. All right, and here we're gonna switch between the choices. So choice, and now it's the same concept. So we're gonna basically case whatever, because we have a lot of cases, end, pause, unpause, reroll, and delete. So case end, for example, we're gonna execute this code, then we're gonna break, and remember this has to be the two dots, not the column. All right, and now we can copy paste this a couple of times, so we don't have to write or spend time writing unnecessary stuff. So here we're gonna type pause, case unpause, case reroll, and case delete. Pretty simple. So what we're doing here is if the case is actions, then we're gonna switch the cases between choices and see whatever the user shows and act upon it. And now here we can set the default, or actually let's set the default outside of it. Let's set the default here. So default is gonna be, for example, let's say console.log error and give away command. All right, so if somehow something breaks, we're gonna just console log this. For now, we're gonna change it later on. All right, so now that we are done with our subcommand structure, we're gonna need to download a package that it's called Discord giveaways. I'm gonna leave the link for its documentation down in the description. So let's go to the GitHub page of it. So to download it, you basically copy this, paste it in your terminal. So npm I Discord giveaways, and it will download. And then when we run it for the first time, it's gonna create a new file and a JSON file, which is the default database for this, but we're gonna change it later on to be a Mongoose. All right. So now that we have done that, we need to create a property for the client. So if you look at the Discord or their GitHub page, you can see here that they created a giveaway or a client property, but they did it inside of their index.js file, which we're not going to be doing. Alright, so because we are going to be using Mongoose as our database, this is going to be a lot of changes that we need to do. So what we need to do first is create a schema for to store the data and to be able to access it. So if you scroll down to almost the end of this GitHub repository, you can see here MongoDB, and you can click on Mongoose, and here it will show you an example on how to create your Mongoose schema. So like we see here, we have the const giveaway schema equals to new schema, and then down here they created a model, and then basically extended that model to be the giveaway manager, or to be inside of the giveaway manager. Like you see here, giveaway manager with own database. So we're gonna do the exact same thing, but a little bit different. So if we're gonna go to our structures folder, to our schemas folder. If you haven't created this one, you can create it. So we're gonna create a new file, and here we're gonna call it giveaway dp.js. Alright, and here we're gonna import or require the Mongoose package. So we're gonna type const mongoose equals to require mongoose. Alright, so now we're gonna go back to the website, and as we see here, we're gonna copy from line 25 where they created the Mongoose schema, alright, to line 80 where they created the giveaway model. So let's copy that, go down a couple of lines here and paste it. Alright, so let's delete this comment, and now we have our schema finished. Basically, this is the schema which is gonna appear in your database. Alright, so once that is done, we're gonna go down a couple more lines, and we're gonna model export the giveaway model. So here we're gonna type model.export, and we're gonna export the giveaway model module basically variable. Right, so now that we have model exported, we can use it in other files, and our schema has been successfully created. Alright, so let's close out of this one, and now we're gonna create a new file, and we're gonna or folder, and we're gonna call it systems inside of our main category. So let's create a new folder and call it systems, and in it we're gonna type or write giveaway sys.js. You can name it whatever you want, to be honest. Alright, so in here we're gonna require the package that we downloaded, which is Discord giveaways. So here we're gonna type or actually let's go to the GitHub repository here, and from 82 you can copy this line over here down to 125. Alright, let's go ahead and paste it here. Alright, so here is your system. We can remove all of it, or if you want to keep the comments to read. So basically this function is called when the manager needs to get all the giveaways which are stored in the database. You can keep them if you want to read them, but that will make the tutorial a bit too large if you're gonna explain everything that's happening. Alright, now that we have removed all of them, we're gonna require the the giveaway model that we exported in our schemas, this one. So to do that, we're gonna go down to the system, or we're gonna go to the system, and we're gonna type const, and let's copy the variable name again, equal, and here we're gonna type wherever we stored that variable. So dot slash, let's do that again, dot slash, alright, and it's gonna be inside of our structures, and then slash schemas and slash giveaway dp, and that way we have exported or imported the giveaway model. So these are defined now. Alright, so to be able to run this system, whenever we start our bot, we need to model export it, and we need to run it from our main folder. So let's model export real quick. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna model, I don't know why my VS Code is being slow now. We're gonna export the client, and then let's create an arrow function here. Alright, and we're gonna copy all of that and place it here. Alright, so like you see here, client.giveaway manager equals manager. So we created a new property to our client. So now if you go to main, alright, let's go down one more line here, and here we're gonna type, or actually let's do it right here. Here we're gonna type require, and we're gonna require dot slash systems slash giveaway system, and we're gonna pass the client to it. Alright, and don't forget your semicolons, guys. These are important if you have an open array here that is not defined. Alright, so once that is done, we basically created our system instead of our folder. That's called system. We ran it whenever the bot started inside of our main.js or your index.js, whatever it might be, and we created our schema. So we're basically done with storing with an external database. So now we can continue on with our command so it can get finished. So let's close out of all of these for now. And we will start with the start command. So if the command or if whatever subcommand it shows is start, then we're gonna start with it. We're gonna start a giveaway. Alright, so we're gonna go to the switch sub start. Let's open it up a little bit. And here we're gonna grab a couple of objects. So we're gonna type const, for example, g channel, which means giveaway channels, is equal to options.getChannel, and we're gonna get it from the channel option. Where is it? Here, the channel option. Alright, let's go up here, channel, or we're gonna make it the interaction.channel, because we didn't make this required. So we're gonna basically, if there isn't a channel, if this doesn't return a channel, then we're gonna take the interaction.channel as the giveaway channel. Then here we're gonna define our duration. So const duration equals to options.get. What was it? I think it was string. Alright, and it's named duration. Let's double check. Always double check, guys, so you don't get any errors. So duration. Then we're gonna go down one more line, and here we're gonna type const winner count equals to options dot get integer. I think we selected to be, so let's go up here and check. So winners integer, yeah, just like this. And then we're gonna get the price. So const price equals to options dot get string, and we're gonna get it from the price. Price, and let's double check if we named it price. Alright, so here we go. We grab the channel object, the duration, which is the time, the winner count at the price. Now here we're gonna fill up the property. So we're gonna type client dot, and here we're gonna use the property that we created. So giveaway, giveaways manager, I think it was, I'm pretty sure. And here we're gonna type dot start. Alright, and here we're gonna pass in the g channel, so as the channel that we're gonna be deploying the giveaway to. And then we're gonna open a command, open a block of code. And now here to understand it a little bit better, we're gonna go to their website. Alright, and here, and like you see here, where is it? To start a giveaway. Alright, so here they grab the object that we just grabbed. And here we can see client.start, and let's copy this actually. Alright, let's copy this and paste it here. So like you see here, we're gonna change the interaction channel to be obviously the G channel. Alright, just like this. And here we have the duration, winner count, price. Now it's gonna everything else is defaulted. Like you see in this picture, this is how it's gonna look, not at everyone, but this is how the embed will look. But if you want to change the text that it's displaying, you can use the message property, which let's see here. If you click on this link, it's going to take you to the start options, and here we can edit all of the start options. So for example, let's edit the message. Let's find the message property. So here, giveaway messages. So this is the default messages, but we want to change them. We want to change the text. So we're going to type messages. We're going to open a code block, and here we're gonna type giveaway because it's named giveaway. Here type string, and this is the default. We're gonna change it, so we're gonna type, for example, let's add an emoji, this one for example, make it bold, giveaway started, and add the emoji again. And the defaulted text, which is this one, is gonna get changed. The same thing with the giveaway ended, so let's copy that, go down one more line, and here we can type we can type or add an emoji and type giveaway ended. All right, let's make it bold. All right, and add our last emoji, and that way the giveaway embed will get changed. And then you have the win message. So where is it? The win message. Congratulations winners, you won this prize. The fact that I don't like with this one is it links the message URL, which I don't think is looks good, so I'm gonna remove that. So instead I'm gonna type, let's go down one more line, let's copy the property name, so win message, and here I'm gonna type let's copy this. All right, and I'm just gonna remove this, and that's it, and leave the winners inside of this brackets because they're gonna get automatically changed to be the actual winners. Alright, so now that it's done, so here it says .then gdata, and it's gonna console log the gdata. We don't need that because it's just gonna log a complete big object of data. We don't need that at all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna async. Alright, so we're gonna async and remove the gdata. And here we're gonna take the success embed, alright, and type dot set color, set description. Giveaway was successfully started. Is that how you type successfully? Let's ask Google. Yeah. Alright, so let's go down here, and here we're gonna type interaction dot reply, and we're gonna reply with the success embed inside of an array. And then if an error happens, so we're gonna catch because we asynced. Alright, so dot catch. Alright, and we're gonna catch the error, and here we're gonna take these, copy them, change the success embed to what was it, error embed. I hope you guys are with me on this so you don't get confused, and if you need any help, just join our Discord and we'll gladly help you. So error embed set description, and here we're gonna type, let's make it with the backtick so we can put our error object. So here we're gonna type an error has occurred, and we're gonna create a new line and pass in the error here, and this should be it. Alright, so if the giveaway started successfully, then giveaway started, and if if they gave an error, so then we're gonna send an error embed saying that an error has occurred, and this is gonna be the error. So we are basically done with our start command. So let's go now to the big part, with is the actions. So let's go down here. So what if you go to their website again, where is the website? Here. So you see attention, the command examples below, reroll, edit, delete, and can be executed on any server your bot is a member of if a person has the prize or the message ID of the giveaway. So basically, let's say I create a giveaway in my Discord and somebody creates another giveaway in this Discord and has the exact same system, then they can copy the message ID of my giveaway and end it by using a command on their Discord. So that's bad, so we're gonna create something preventive to that. So it's pretty simple, like you say here, to prevent it. So const giveaway, here you can search with the giveaway with the prize or the message ID. Message ID is much more safer, so we're gonna use that. And then here we can copy this line over here. By the way, the website and everything is gonna be linked down in the description. Let's paste it here from now. So remove this and remove this and put it here. Alright, so here we're gonna make a simple change. So so what we're gonna do is let's see. Actually, we forgot one thing because we need a message ID. So under this subcommand action, alright, under this options array right here, we're gonna create another option. So it's gonna be called, let's see, did I do anything? Oh, sorry. Alright, inside of here, guys, inside of here, yeah, we're gonna create another option. Am I doing something wrong? Oh yeah, sorry. Inside of this bracket, or right outside of it, we're gonna create a new option. So name is gonna be channel, all right, and it's gonna be description, or actually message underscore ID, or whatever you want to call it. and the description is gonna be provide the message ID of the giveaway. Alright, and then the type is gonna be string, and it's gonna be required, set it true, and that should be it. Alright, so now we have another option to take from. So let's copy this name over here and grab it. So wherever we are here, so we're gonna type const message ID equals options.get string. We're gonna get it from this option. Alright, so and now here we can take this message ID and remove this query, and instead of the query, we're gonna add this to add or equals, and it's gonna be our message ID. So it's checking the guild ID is equal to the interaction guild ID, and the G message is equal to the giveaway message. So it's pretty simple. I know it's a lot, guys. So we're gonna go down here and we're gonna change it a little bit. So we're gonna create a block and remove this, and here we're gonna type error embed. So error embed dot set description, and we're gonna type unable to find the giveaway with the message ID, and here we can pass in the message ID and this guild. Alright, then we're gonna go down here and we're gonna type interaction reply embeds, and here we're gonna pass in the error embed. So pretty simple and straightforward so far. And actually let's make it ephemeral. So let's ephemeral, set it true. Let's do that with all of the embeds that we send, because they're unnecessary for everybody to see them. So let's do that real quick, and this should be it. Alright, so now that we have done this preventive method, we can go down here to the end, to start with the end, and we can go to their documentation again and end the giveaway. So we can copy these lines over here. So let's copy them. Alright, paste it here, let's fix it. Alright, and if you want to type this manually, then go ahead too, but it's unnecessary when you have the code written here. Alright, so message ID, we don't need this because we already got it here. So end, and here we're gonna change some stuff. So instead of this, it's gonna be success embed dot set description give away has been ended. Alright, and then we're gonna interaction dot reply embeds, and here we're gonna provide the success embed. Then we're gonna make it ephemeral, set it true. Alright, here, and instead of this is gonna be also where is it, like this one. So let's copy this and paste it here, fix it. So if an error happens, we're gonna say an error has occurred, then we're gonna send the error embed ephemeral true. So it's a pretty simple concept, guys. Now this is our template that we're gonna use for everything. So we can copy this, alright, and now we're gonna go down to the pause, and instead of end, here we're gonna type pause, and we can change the embed description. So has been paused, and the same thing, let's go down to unpause. So we're gonna type unpause here instead of unpause, and unpause here instead of pause. Same thing with the reroll. Here we're gonna type reroll. I think it was reroll. Let's check it again. Let's see. Reroll. Yeah, it's reroll. Alright, the message ID, the same one. And then for the delete, we're gonna go down here to delete, and here we're gonna type delete, and we can change it to deleted, and here we can change it to rerolled. And I think this should be it, if I'm not mistaken. And if we see any errors at all, we're gonna fix them in the video. An important thing, what you need to do is type return. So return before every interaction reply that you do. So let's return on everything. Let's see here, return, and also here, very important, return in the giveaway. Return, here too, and here too, same here and same here. put a space. Also here, sorry, see, just like this. So put return on before every interaction reply, and you should be good to go. This is very important, so you have to do it. So yeah, so let's start the bot and let's hope it doesn't crash on us. So node space dot, let's see, our giveaway command loaded everything. And now if we go to our robot, let's update the connection, refresh, we should see leaks code, collections, giveaways. So it created a collection, so that's pretty good. So we have the giveaway system connected with our database. Now let's go to the Discord. Alright, let's try it out. So now let's say we want to start a giveaway, so we're gonna type /giveaway start, duration, let's say 5 minutes, winner, one winner, prize, for example, hello. Alright, press enter. Like you see here, we got our successful embed, we can dismiss it. And now here, like we see here, it's started. And now if we go to our database, to our giveaway collection, now we can see the data here, and especially ended false. That means even if we restart or stop our bot, it's still gonna do the giveaway whenever the bot starts up again. Alright, so now to prove that it works in multiple guilds, I'm gonna go to another guild. I've already tested it. So let's say type /giveaway, and in here we're gonna type 1 minute, winners 1, prize 1. And like we see here, we created another giveaway, and I can react here and I can react here or wherever, and no errors in the console. Now let's say I try to end this giveaway from the other server. So let's copy the ID of the message, let's go here, type /giveaway actions, let's see end message ID. Like you see here, unable to find the giveaway with the message ID this in this guild, no errors in the console, and the giveaway here didn't end yet. So alright, so now that the multi-guide is working, let's try out our other command. So /giveaway actions pause, and he will paste the message ID. Like you see here, the embed is paused. Now let's unpause it. So giveaway actions unpause message ID, and like you see, it's unpause. Now if you wanna let's see, actions, if you wanna end it, alright, you can type this and it will end, and I won. Now let's try to delete it. So giveaway action delete message ID, and like you see here, it has been deleted, no errors in the console. And let's refresh our database, and like you see here, ended true, and yeah, everything is good. So let's go ahead, I won on this too, and yeah, this is it basically, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one.